Hello everyone, my name is Matt Derstine, and today I'll give you 5 tips and tricks on the best ways to succeed while public speaking out of my metaphorical toolbox. Now, the first tip or trick I would like to give you is, it's something that I learned throughout life, and it's something that my parents especially taught me, and I think it's extremely true, and it's something that anyone should follow, and that first tip is good posture. Now, while this may not be a tangible item, this is something that I find vital to the public speaking world, as when you get up on stage or you're in front of a crowd, they're not going to listen to you if you're slouching over, as I just did. They're going to be like, why is this guy slouching over? You want to stand up, have a good posture, just as so. People will listen to you, they'll take you more seriously. You look serious, and you feel good about yourself because you're standing up tall, looking at your crowd and facing them well. So first tip out of my metaphorical toolbox is good posture. Good posture is one key to success. Now another item I have out of my metaphorical toolbox is, you guessed it, a flashlight. Now you may be wondering, why does he have a flashlight? What's that used to represent? This flashlight right here is used to represent your insecurities. I want you to shine light on your public speaking insecurities. Now I know public speaking is one of the biggest fears that people have throughout their lifetimes, and some people even put it higher up than death. But personally, I think public speaking is what you make of it. And if you take those insecurities and you shine a light on it, then you'll better understand yourself and just how you perform while public speaking. Now, what do I mean by this? Now, do you shake when you public speak? Do you get those butterflies? Do you get the dry mouth? Do you have a hard time looking at the crowd because you're afraid of what their reaction might be to what you're saying? Those are all insecurities that people face. Now, there are ways to fix those, such as practice, practice, practice. Such as imagine the audience in their underwear. There's many things you can do in order to fix these issues, but I think the best thing you can do to fix these issues is shine a light on the problems. And so my second item in my metaphorical toolbox is a flashlight, because I believe it's extremely important and valuable as a public speaker to not only shine a light on those insecurities, but really understand yourself and why you feel that way before you go and speak in front of people. Because it's extremely important to know yourself as a speaker. And another tip is that you have to be authentic, which goes right along with knowing yourself and your insecurities. When you're authentic and you know just why you feel this certain way about public speaking, you'll ultimately become a better speaker and really a more well-rounded speaker overall. So that was my second item out of my toolbox. Now, my third item that I do particularly think I do extremely well in public speaking is, see this? It's a microphone. Straight out of my metaphorical toolbox. Now, this is actually a gaming microphone, but what does this microphone show? Voice projection. That is extremely important in public speaking. Now, why do I think voice projection is extremely important? Because if you're talking like this during a speech, I don't really think people are going to be able to understand you or let alone want to listen, because really, I don't want to open up my ears to hear someone speak like this. So yeah. Third item out of the toolbox is a microphone. It is extremely vital and important for your confidence as well as the audience's reaction in order to open up your voice and speak loud so people can hear you. One of the best ways to get your point across is voice projection. So with that being said, third item out of the box. Voice projection is extremely important and it will help you in many facets when it comes to public speaking. My fourth item. What are these? Yeah? These are glasses. I want you to see with clear vision. And what I mean by that is, take off these glasses. Look at your audience. Eye contact is extremely important in public speaking, and it's something that will help you in so many different ways. Now, I could be standing up here, and I could point out a spot on the wall and just continually stare at it. But then the audience is looking at me wondering, what is that guy staring at? What is he doing? Exactly. I'm just staring at a certain blank spot on the wall, and you can tell I'm nervous. You know, this is one of my nervous tics. Like, I'm not paying attention to anyone in the audience besides the fact that I want to get the heck off this stage and not pay attention to anyone. All I want to do is stare at that blank spot, hope no one notices, hope no one really listens to what I got to say, because I don't want to be up here as much as they don't want to see me talk. That's insecurities that people have. And to get over that, eye contact is extremely important. Even if you have that blank stare eye contact where you slowly glance over the room, not really looking at anyone in particular, but just almost having your eyes as a blind shade and just looking, but not really looking. As long as you make eye contact with your audience, you will engage with them in a different way, which will cause them to react in a way in which it makes you feel comfortable and makes the audience feel comfortable as well. So that's my fourth item out of my toolbox, as I feel as though eye contact is a great part of public speaking, and it is something that will help you not only with reactions from the audience, but it'll help you feel better about your speaking. If you get reactions out of the crowd, even though you may not want reactions because you want to get off the stage, if you get a good reaction, it'll boost your confidence, and with that, you'll speak better, and that'll ultimately help you in the future, pushing you along in your public speaking career. Now, my final piece that I have is exactly what I'm doing right now. First of all, what am I wearing? Exactly. I think the final piece in my public speaking toolbox is to look good. If you look professional and you look good, people are going to want to listen to you because they're going to take you more seriously. For instance, if I came up here just like this, like, oh, hey guys, how's it going? I have a really bad posture. My jacket's all unbuttoned, and I'm just up here so I can finish off my speech and get out of this class, No, people aren't going to listen to you because they're not going to take you seriously because you're not taking it seriously yourself. Go up there with your good posture, as I spoke about as the first tip, and look good and feel good. You look good, the crowd will understand you more, you get your point across, and ultimately, you will have a good speech. Now, I'm not saying your speech will be good specifically because you look good, but the reaction you'll get from the crowd, as I said before with a couple of the other items, is something that will be beneficial to you in the long run. When you look good, ultimately, I believe you feel better about yourself, which will help you with your public speaking, because it takes one insecurity out of the box that I showed with shining the light on insecurities. It takes this insecurity away. Because if you go up there not looking good and say you were in, sweatpants or a sweatshirt, people are going to be like, man, he really doesn't care about what he's doing. But maybe that's not true. Maybe you do care, but that's just how you dress. Ultimately, it depends, but I think if you look more professional and you look good, it'll help you in the long run. So those are my 5 tips and tricks out of my metaphorical toolbox. I had glasses, I had posture, I had a microphone for voice projection, I had a flashlight to shine on your insecurities, and I had look good, feel good. I hope you take these tips and tricks and help them with your future in public speaking, and I ultimately hope that you will become better with these tips and tricks as you learn to perfect them and become a better public speaker overall. Thank you, and have a good day.